Good evening, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Wednesday, the 22nd of July, 2026. We're getting through it. Remember, this has been a 9 straight day streak. That was day 7 of 9 for me. So all Star Trek jokes aside, it's a good one. It was a fun day, good gameplay, and some highs and lows, to be honest. Let's talk all about it, okay? First off, let's talk about the most annoying part about today. So, as you know, if you've been following along this week, it's been a very, very good support week. Yesterday was slower, but other days were insanely highly supported. And because of that, we went through a ton of TCG card openings, right? An entire box of Pokemon Pitch Black, finishing off Stellar Miracle, and starting to open another box of Pitch Black. Well, I had ordered a box of Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards because, number one, you guys had expressed big desire for it, and number two, because you had supported me so well this week. It was supposed to come yesterday, and during the day, I get notified it's delayed, and it's coming today. So all day today, I'm following this box. Is it going to come? People are excited. They want to see me, start opening these cards. The box never came. In fact, as of right now, almost 10 p.m., they never updated it at all. It just says, coming today, with absolutely positively zero updates. Like zero updates, okay? From what it's showing, this box was lost 3:43 a.m. on Tuesday. So almost 48 hours, this thing has been unaccounted for, and they haven't updated the status. So I'm just going to be honest, it's lost or stolen or damaged. It's one of the three. I'm definitely not getting it. So I've decided to order another box, which I did. Okay, that box now has been ordered, and hopefully they are going to prepare it for, shipment. I'm taking a look right now. It hasn't officially been shipped yet. I'm hoping it'll arrive tomorrow. They're saying it should. Doesn't mean it's going to, because the other one said it would be here yesterday, right? I'm going to try to get my money back on the first box. So sucks because I know there's been some hype around this. People have been like, ooh, Phil's going to have Final Fantasy cards. And on the night stream tonight, we actually looked up the cards and I started looking through them. They're awesome. Like, it's like Final Fantasy 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, and it even has a little bit of the MMO. So there's a few it skipped. For the most part, it has actual stuff from all Final Fantasies. The cards look amazing. I'm excited to open them. But they have to show up. Fingers crossed they show up tomorrow. But of course, the bummer about that is that people were excited to see them today and they never were here. So yeah, there wasn't overexcitement for opening cards today because it was Pitch Black Take 2. However, I do have some good news in regards to that. Wait till you see. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay? So, outside of all the card stuff, how did the day go? What gameplay did we do, etc.? Well, on the DSP morning show, we had a lot to talk about. There was game news. Number one, the Duskbloods network test registration opened, and I showed everyone how to do it. And there was a big news story from Xbox. They took 4 classic Xbox games, and they made them fully playable on the PC app if you have Game Pass or if you buy them. Kind of weird games, to be honest. I mean, one of them was a Conquer game that's really old. Then there's like Crimson Skies, Fusion Frenzy, Blinks, okay? I never played any of those games, but we walked through it, and they said they're going to add a lot more in the future. If you want the news story, check out the morning show from today. And as a result, I'm going to do a stream trying out those games next week. I think that's going to be a pretty fun stream. So after the morning show, we jumped into Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. And we did mostly major story developments today. We did a few optional things, like we hunted a whale, and we did some hunts and did big upgrades to our abilities and equipment as Edward Kenway. But 2 major story missions. First, we did one where we were introduced to the assassins and the fact that James Kidd is one of them, which we didn't know it to this point. And also, we took over a big fort. We had a big fort battle. We attacked the fort with all of our weapons and destroyed it and took it over. So big story advancement, big upgrades. And the weird thing about it was, up until I'd say the final hour of the stream, okay, support was okay, but not great. We were trending towards possibly getting a milestone, but there was no guarantee we were going to. And then all of a sudden, someone came by and started dropping big super chats, and that in tandem had other people start supporting. So it ended up being a very well-supported stream. We ended up opening 9 packs of Pitch Black and a pack of Ascended Heroes, okay? In those hits, we got 2 big pulls, all right? We got a second Goldeen. So now in the 2 Pitch Black boxes, we got 2 Goldeens. They're worth a lot. So here they are. And we ended up getting the 5th most valuable card that I have there, Mega Chandelure EX. So check out the DSP Pack Rips video from today. Great hits, good-looking cards. Overall, 2 thumbs up. I can't believe in 2 boxes I got 2 of the best cards in the set. That's excellent. Now, I am hoping there's more in that box. We'll have to see. We're not even halfway through it yet, but that was a really good set of pulls, okay? So thanks to anyone who was there and supported Assassin's Creed. That was awesome of you, and it ended up being a really awesome first stream. Now let's talk about Pal World, all right? Because here's the thing. Tonight, I would argue this was the best Pal World stream that I've done. Why? Because I stopped doing the intro stuff. Tonight, we went and fought the first boss, and it was tough, but we got it done, which opened up a lot more to do. We ended up exploring the map more fully. We caught a bunch of new pals. We got a lot of ore, which let us build a whole bunch of new stuff that we wanted to build, and we started heading towards the new story elements. It was very fun. We doing all new stuff rather than kind of just, you know, doing the same kind of intro stuff that we did last time was good. And I'm proud to announce that finally we passed the point where we had stopped 2.5 years ago when Pal World first released. We had actually finished at that first boss. I was like, all right, that's enough. Tonight we got past that first boss and we were actually going more exploration and everything. And the game looks good. I'm having a good time with it. The audience was very engaged. The people that were there were helping me to figure out elements of the game and stuff. And it was going really well. But there was one factor. Support. Not very good at all. It's about $60 for the entire late stream. And it's so weird because with Pal World, it's all over the place. We've had nights of Pal World where I made like $500. And then tonight, $60. So here's the thing. It's like I've said, it really seems these days, my support is up and down. If someone comes by and can make it and they support in droves, we have a lot of pack openings, everyone's hyped. Then we'll have a stream where it's dead and the people who usually are big supporters aren't there. So what can you do? I'm not going to complain. I loved Pal World tonight. I had a great time. The first stream was well supported. So I'm not going to, complain and whine or bitch about it. I'm just going to say, thanks for a great day overall. Obviously, I would have liked Pal World to do better, but the first stream did good enough that I don't have to worry about it. No complaints from me. Okay? So there were no pack openings on the late stream. We actually, incidentally, we had a pack that was a bonus pack from the first stream. As I was opening the cards of the first stream, I finished my DSP Pack Rips video. I stopped recording. Someone contributes, and we hit another milestone. I'm like, I'm not going to do another video now. So we had a pack to open tonight if we hit a milestone, but we didn't. So we're just going to save that pack for tomorrow's Dark Souls 2 stream. Let's hope we hit some milestones on tomorrow's Dark Souls 2 stream. Now, if the Final Fantasy box shows up tomorrow, I think people might want that more than Pitch Black. So we might swap boxes temporarily, go through Final Fantasy, and when we're done with that, maybe go back to Pitch Black. We'll have to see what people want. So let's see how it goes tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed, things go well. So what are we doing tomorrow? Well, there'll be a DSP morning show. There will be Dark Souls 2 continuing, and we have now done everything in Dark Souls 2 except the Doors of Pharaohs. We can't advance in the game until we beat Doors of Pharaoh. So that's where we're starting tomorrow, and hopefully we can beat Doors of Pharaoh to continue on. I can now one-hand Vengarl's sword, so that's cool. We'll have a lot of strength to it. So that'll be the first stream. Hopefully it'll go well. Maybe the cards will show up. Maybe they won't, but hopefully we'll have a solid supported stream. Tomorrow night is a special stream. The last 3 Thursdays have all been special streams of me doing stuff with retro games, right? My retro games collection, going through it, taking inventory, going online, seeing the value, and documenting that. Tomorrow, we're going to try to clean up the games a little bit that have value. So if they have writing and crap on them, I'm going to try to clean it off. And I bought a whole bunch of cases that we're going to build and try to put these valuable games in them and see how they look in the cases and probably try to properly store them. All up to now, this stuff has literally just been crammed and sitting in plastic bins, not very well stored. So I want to take the best games and actually store them nicely now to have a nice collection. Maybe I'll even, stack them on my shelving there that I now have in my closet. So that should be fun. We're going to go through, look at the big hits, the big games that I have a value, put them into the cases, chill, relax, interact, just like we've done the last couple of weeks with retro games. This will be the final retro game stream for a bit, but I think it's going to be a fun, chill one. Okay? So I hope you'll join me tomorrow night for that. And again, hopefully these cards will show up and we'll have a great day of fun. So even though both streams were not overwhelmingly supported today, today was a great day. All right. Super fun. Great advancement. We got an awesome new card right here. Everything, in my opinion, went well. Let's have another great day tomorrow. Okay, guys? Everyone have a good night. I'll see you in the morning. Peace out.